Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor, fuck absolutely no one. Feel bad and give us money. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be doing some first thoughts and impressions, man, on a game that we haven't completed yet, and we've only barely kind of scratched the surface with, but of course we're doing Horizon Forbidden West, first thoughts and impressions. That's right. So Horizon Forbidden West, first thoughts and impressions. What can be said about this one? Well, man, for someone who sank hours upon hours upon hours into the first Horizon, man, we can hands down kind of say that from the start of this one, man, whilst it looks gorgeous and whilst it plays, man, there is something that kind of is a little miss about how this one's presenting itself, at least in the first couple hours, man, of the, kind of game and everything of that nature, man. We were so infatuated and, involved in and kind of honed into the universe, man, that Horizon made in their first, game that they put out, man, back in the day. Man, that something just isn't drawing us the same way into the universe, man, that this one is. Something that I guess is a little frustrating, man, is the non-carryover progression, man. And it's not a big deal, but it's kind of a big deal, man. If you take the time, man, to go through some of these open world games, man, and you're still the same character and whatnot, like, for example, man, if you got that hardcore badass armor, man, the flashy, shiny, glowy armor and whatnot in the first Horizon, that should carry over, man, into the second one. Now, we know you gotta start from somewhere else, man, and same way that, you gotta unlock all the skills every time you jump into a game, man. There's some stuff that just seems that it needed to be kind of carried over or continued with or whatever from the first game, man. Like we said, whilst, it looks great and it plays well and things of that nature, man, and we will dive into it more. Maybe our kind of opinions will change as far as our first thoughts and impressions, though. Man, there is something that is lacking, pulling us into the universe and driving us to go more and more and more into it and whatnot. Now, we definitely will, and we definitely will play through it and whatnot, but it's gonna be at a much slower pace, and it's gonna be one of those things that, yeah, maybe after we knock out some of our backlog and stuff like that, then we'll get around to kind of, doing it. There's just no draw or pull for us to do it. Now, that might improve, that might get better, but man, there's just something that is off about this one, man. Something is missing. A key core component of what made the first one so special, man, just currently for us is not present in what this one has to offer. So, take that for what it is, man. Definitely, a playable game and everything like that, man. But yeah, something is missing or whatever. And then, mix that missing aspect into the missing our stuff from the first one or whatever that we had unlocked and gone through and everything like that, man. There's just something that's off about it. So, I don't know, kind of is what it is, but, it is what it is. Horizon Forbidden West, what can be said about this one? Well, first thoughts and impressions, man, it gets a, okay, because it's okay, man. Definitely not the shittiest game on the market, and it definitely, is not a broken game or anything like that, man, but it's okay because, man, something ain't there, and at least it's not there yet in the beginning of the game or whatever, because like we said, first thoughts and impressions, man, we haven't beat it, we haven't completed it, we're nowhere near probably halfway through to it at all, man, we're just a few hours in and whatnot, but something's fucking missing, so there you go. Give us money. Have a good one, you probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.